What's good, Eagles fans? You're all tuned into another dose of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just gotta charge it to the game. I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II. The Eagles just lost to the Baltimore Ravens, 30-28, I believe. And once again, the last minute heartbreak, the last minute everything. Everything when it's too little too late. Wentz deciding to play the best football of his life when it's too little too late. I will admit, Wentz once again gutted it out. He had a gutsy performance. Very gutsy. But to no avail. The Baltimore Ravens played some of the sloppiest football I've ever seen a team play. Over 150 yards in penalties. And we're barely able to take advantage of the mistakes they make. We barely were able to take advantage of the mistakes they've made. Barely. Lamar Jackson, inaccurate all day. Only was able to take advantage with his legs, truly. Eagles O-line. I know y'all beat down, but damn. Started the game off with a sack. Wow. Forcing the ball to Zach Ertz early. Trying to, at least. Offense unable to get anything going. Drop balls. John Hightower missed a wide open deep ball. Miles Sanders missed a wide open touchdown catch. Thank God Hightower redeemed himself with a deep ball catch. And we were able to turn that drive into a touchdown. But seriously, what's up with the boneheaded mistakes? We didn't have too many penalties. I think we only had 3 for the whole game. But what's going on? Once again, Travis Fulgham comes through to save the day. Travis Fulgham came through to deliver another solid performance, another touchdown. As a matter of fact, if you ain't know, Travis Fulgham is the first Eagles wide receiver since Terrell Owens to have 3 straight games with a touchdown. No, that's not a fake stat. That's real. The first wide receiver since Terrell Owens. That was back in 2004. 2004. Come on. In no way am I a disrespectful Eagles fan. I love my team to death. I ride or die. I show so much love. But come on. Travis Fulgham, a practice squad guy that came up and has been balling out for 3 straight games and trying to prove that he deserves respect and deserves an opportunity and deserves a starting gig. And the Eagles wasted. Doug Peterson, your final and your very first 2-point conversion attempts were pitiful. Well, you started the game with the 2-point conversion attempt. Why? Your first touchdown, why go for 2? Why? And then your final one to tie the game, to go for all the marbles. What do? You call a weak read option with Carson Wentz and Boston Scott? If you were going to do that play, that would have been the perfect moment to run a Jalen Hurts play, to be your most dynamic, your most creative. And what did you do? Goose egg, you dropped the ball. Doug Peterson, you cost your team the game. You had a chance to tie it up. Yes, I know things didn't really go well along the way. A lot of moving parts, a lot of variables. But in that moment, you could have got all the marbles, Doug Peterson. And you had one of the worst play calls ever in that moment. A read option. And then it seemed like Wentz and Boston Scott didn't know who should have the ball, or if he should hold on to it, or if Boston Scott should hold on to it. It just seemed like all that beauty wasted. I'm tired of coming alive in the second half and playing from behind. This is the second time we was down 17-0. Why? We don't deserve this as Eagles fans. Them players, them practice squad guys, them young guys that's coming into their own, that's coming up big for real when they get the reps and they get the opportunities. Travis Fulgham, John Hightower. Again, John Hightower had a bad drop earlier, but He made up for it. He made up for it. JJ Whiteside was silent the whole game. Had the 1 2-point conversion catch. It was huge. I'm going to give him respect for that. I'm going to give him respect for that. You know? Kroom. Who's Kroom? I don't even know who the wide receiver Kroom is. Touchdown was by his lonesome. Caught it. Snag. We're coming into the game. Coming back into the game. That final drive when Wentz threw the ball to Fogle for the touchdown, that drive leading up to that, man, Wentz was just getting beat up left and right. The O-line couldn't stop anything. Anything. Jack Driscoll went down with a major injury. Hopefully it's not too major. He got carted off. But the thing is, that whole drive, Wentz was just getting hit. Boom. And he just stayed even keel, was letting that ball go. And when he threw that ball up to Travis Fulgham, oh my God, that was pure trust. That was pure trust. Travis Fulgham went up, did his thing, caught it, brought it down. Brought it down. But when we mess up a 2-point conversion attempt like that, we didn't even give us a fair shot on that. Come on, man. Why? If you're going to do that kind of play, get Jalen Hurts in there. If anything, why overcomplicate it? Eagles had so many problems. And then the linebackers, I didn't forget about y'all. Y'all was getting gutted all day on the low because, like I said, Lamar Jackson wasn't that accurate. He wasn't able to really get a deep ball going for himself. But you know what they was able to take advantage of? They was able to take advantage of the weak Eagles linebackers in between the numbers. They was able to take advantage of, those extended play catches. You know what I'm saying? A lot of extended plays. Lamar Jackson was able to gut us up the middle with that long touchdown. Crazy. Nathan Gary, the one guy I see just chasing. There was no support back there. None. Jim Schwartz, was that the play call? Did you see something that we didn't see? Come on now. Eagles fans, this is a long video I'm doing. I'm so sorry, man. I've been playing for it to be this long, but this is my initial reaction to the Eagles losing this game. Carson Wentz, he tried to gut it out, but listen, dog. At least he didn't throw an interception. At least he didn't turn the ball, the fumble. You fumbling the ball, drawn, giving the Ravens a short field. Short field. We give up so many short fields, and then we always got to drive the length of the field all the time. That's our biggest problem. We don't force enough turnovers, and we turn the ball over too damn much. Too damn much. It's exhausting watching these kind of losses, man. Y'all come alive in the second half. In the second half. I want to shout out Josh Sweat. He came to play. Fletcher Cox. Do you get any penetration on the pass rush? Do you really? Bro. The Eagles DBs, I'll admit, they had a solid performance in my opinion. It was plenty of times where Lamar Jackson was left on the island just trying to figure out where the ball was going to go. And, the Eagles DBs were playing great coverage, especially when it mattered. We had a fair shot to win this game and we blew it, man. And it all came down to a play call. A play call. Just exhausted, man. Now we're 1-4-1. I pray the Cowboys lose. I'm glad the Giants beat the Redskins. Eagles fans, y'all was tuned into another episode of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. I'm your humble host, Tony Shields II. One love. Fly Eagles fly.